from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. It's the AFC Championship game on EA Sports. It's the New York Jets taking on the Cincinnati Bengals.
It's the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. No bigger stage than this one. Sold out MetLife Stadium, located just outside of New York City. Straight ahead, a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it should be a great one, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the New York Jets. Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports. And, man, it is electric in here, and it should be conference championship time.
I don't know about you, but my butterflies in my stomach, they have iron wings in this one. And every guy I've ever talked to has all said the same thing. This game, the conference championship game, may have more intensity than even the Super Bowl because you know what the stakes are. You're trying so hard to get to the big game that this is the one that's the real challenge.
So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. And trotting out there leading them is their fourth-year quarterback.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. Now Clark to throw on second down. He finds his man complete. That's Bush. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's got his target. That's complete. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. They'll hand it off to Bush. He fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. Second down. On the delay, it's Bush. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down. Operating from the gun, Clark. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 32-yard line. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
Short yardage situation, you have to wonder if they thought that they were just going to run it inside. But you have to be cognizant of the back slipping out of the backfield trying to find some open space. And that's exactly what he does to the tune of a first down.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. And from the gun, here's Abanikanda. Has some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. 10 more there and another first down.
It's been a long season, but he still looks fresh running the football. He knows his guys are one game away from a Super Bowl, so he's going to give it all he's got. And that's a heck of a run right there.
Now Clark to throw. Throwing on first down. And he will find his man on the outside. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. On the counter, it's Bush. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on third down. Bush trying the middle. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
Now the Jets will call on the field goal unit here. And this one will be a 29-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the Jets hit the board first. It's 3-0. Every possession in the postseason magnified. And look, it's just the opening drive. They didn't get the touchdown they wanted, but at least they got on the board.
They got on the board. They've got their home crowd into it as well. And remember, in the playoffs, the game slows down a little bit, so every point is precious.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. So the hold on special teams backs him up all the way inside the 15 to start. Now Burrow on first down. A short throw to Ingram, and he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's second down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
2nd and 5. On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. Shedding through the defense, and they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 17 and a Cincinnati first down.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. Pass complete to Tolbert on the crossing route. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Now Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll be 2nd down. They're passing here. Joe Burrow finding Tolbert here over the middle. 2nd catch of this AFC title game, but he's got a first down. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. He will push his way down to about the 14. The clock running here, under a minute to go now in the first quarter of a 3-0 game. Here's Burrow. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Zadarius Smith in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
I don't know if he was just working through progressions or just unaware of the pressure, but no matter. Excellent work by the defense to get him to the ground before he could escape the pocket.
So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. They'll set up to throw. This goes out wide for Mixon. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Three 0 after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. And that will tie us at 3-3. So matching field goals on our opening 2 drives.
Yeah, it feels like 2 boxers feeling each other out here in the early going of the game, right? Exchanging some jabs, but none of the heavy stuff just yet.
Now they can't bring him down. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their 2nd drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And
there he goes, Amari Cooper. Down to the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Amari Cooper. 69 yards, and the Jets have taken the lead. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at a big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
Now the try here for the extra point. And it is up. And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he returns this to the 22. So the hold on special teams backs him up all the way inside the 15 to start. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And that's complete to K.J. Osborne. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll find Osborne here. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. A short throw to Ingram. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. 2nd catch of this AFC title game, but he's got a 1st down.
Well, you can absolutely feel the thought process there. They just gave up the touchdown. So in the huddle, they're telling each other, you don't want to give it back now on a 3 and out. Nice job of making sure that they wouldn't, and they pick up the 1st down.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow to Mixon on the check down. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37. And Burrow going to throw again. Open man is Higgins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Inside handoff to Mixon. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
But if you're going to have a relay race, you're probably going to pick your backs and receivers to run it, but don't underestimate the conditioning of the offensive line. They're out there just dictating things, staying on the field, and keeping a long drive going.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Burrow will throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. Call it a gain of a yard, and it'll be 4th down. Is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. Getting set to go again. We get a look at Amari Cooper as he heads back out there now. He's doing what he's capable of, having a solid game. Not the most amazing game. He's not over 100 yards, but a good game so far.
And you just know that mentally, he feels like he's one catch away from turning it into a great game and starting on that road. And the defenders are well aware of that, too. They've got to figure out a way to not let that escalate. Keep him right in this zone here and call it a day, because otherwise he can really decimate him.
Better believe they are well aware of his playmaking ability. 23 yards, the final tally.
Well, from an offense's perspective, that sure was pretty, because the corner route, it's extremely difficult to defend from my perspective.
What we just saw there, is that sort of the evolution of the tight end position?
Yeah, I think it is, because more and more, tight ends are being treated like wide receivers. These are some agile players who can make a play in any spot on the field.
Slot man moves right. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. Back to throw. Clark. And his throw is incomplete. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Bush. He's brought down after a pickup of 5, but he needed 8. 4th down. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. Back deep to return is K.J. Hamler. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. The Bengals offense now, they head back onto the field. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see, Coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Here we go. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Mixon with a 1st down carry. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was a good illustration of setting the edge as a defensive end, being able to make sure that you stay on your feet no matter what type of block, and you're not going to get pushed inside. Stayed home, skated to the outside, and made the play.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Burrow looking to pass. A short throw to Ingram. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. AFC title game, 2nd quarter action. 2 minutes to play. A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. In a bit, the coach is with us per usual. As we start to look ahead, Charles Darpet. Now Burrow loses the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they're already in the red zone. The 18-yard line is where they take over. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Following the fumble recovery, Clark looking for Cooper. That's complete. And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. He's got Wilson, and that's a Jets touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown catch, and the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. That's why you've got your star out there. Throw the ball to him. They did.
That's simply saying we don't care what coverage you put out there. He's so good. We're going there with the football anyway, and there's not a thing you can do about it.
Inside the red zone, they go to him. He gets it done. Point after try forthcoming. It's up and good, and that makes it 17-3. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
First down now, but that clock rolling. Burrow's throw pulled in by Tolbert. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. From midfield now, Burrow. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Open man is Osborne. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Throwing again, it's Burrow. That is caught, and he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. On the delay, it's Mixon. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the 1st half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. McPherson's kick is good, and that will do it for this 1st half. So we are halfway home to figuring out who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. As always, 1 half remains in the battle to see who will take home the Lamar Hunt Trophy and represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. We'll get back to you guys in just a moment.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Bengal offense ready to go to begin this 3rd quarter. And they have work to do in this 2nd half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough. No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. That's complete. It's Kyle Juszczyk. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
And as a quarterback, you're always pleased when you can use all the weapons at your disposal. Here he spots his fullback underneath, gets the completion right there for a nice pickup.
They'll try and run for it. This is Juszczyk. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but down.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Muscles him off. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. So here's the Jets offense now as they get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. They'll start on the ground with Bush. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
And that's the kind of run you get when you know Super Bowl berth is in sight. They've got the lead. It's the 2nd half. All those weeks of wear and tear in your body just go away. He's running with purpose now, and that's a heck of a run.
They go play action here on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. It's Armstrong. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Back to throw. Clark. Wilson's got it complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Now Bush running left. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 57 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. He showed his shiftiness and his explosion to take him all the way down near the goal line.
Love that description, and it creates momentum. Maybe you hand it to him again since he's got it going, or do you fake it to him and throw it to a teammate? Right now, the options are wide open.
They're going to run this with a tight end. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Second and goal from the 1. Looking to throw. Clark. And caught by Cooper for a Jets touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Well, they've been part of the cream of the crop in the AFC all season. It's becoming more and more evident that they're going to get a shot to play for that Super Bowl title.
The momentum has been building, and you mentioned how well they've played throughout the season. It's all come together for them, and they're really laser focused on being that team to represent in the Super Bowl.
They have been dominant in this one. The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 18 now. That time a 6-play drive. And it's Amari Cooper who finishes it off with a touchdown reception. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. But the Bengals offense getting set and ready to go again here. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Got an open man here, and it's K.J. Hamler. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
3rd and inches, they just hand it to the big battering ram there. That's football 101, isn't it? That's bread and butter. Turn around and hand it to the big fella and let him get forward for a first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll drop to throw. Right side, it's Hamler pulling it in. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Back to throw here. Over the middle and hauled in by Osborne. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. In motion, that's Tolbert. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Zadarius Smith picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
He's known for his legs and his fancy footwork, but he's not getting much of a chance to use it here. The defense continued to hold the upper hand by bringing him down on that play.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Another carry here for the fullback, Juszczyk. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Gets this one to Juszczyk. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that's going to make it 4th down.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it, but he's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he's on to punt for Cincinnati. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. Now the Jets offense about set to take over as they head onto the field. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
They run up the middle with Bush, and he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On 1st down, they stick with Bush to about the 35, 2nd down. It's Logan Wilson there to bring him down. One quarter remains until we crown the AFC champion. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 8. It's Jet football as they've got the lead here, and we get set to begin quarter number 4. They'll keep it in the hands of Bush. And he'll get this up to about the 40. The Jets on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for the first with Bush. He stiff arms him, and they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 91 yards rushing for him now as he tries to will his guys to the Super Bowl.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. From their own 40 to the other 40, the gain of 20 leads to 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Bush, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Bush. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a 3rd down. Off the play fake, Clark. Oh, a great grab by Wilson. It's so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
Now a play fake here on first down. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. It was Miles Murphy who fired in and got him to the ground.
Well, surprise, surprise. First and goal at the 1. No quarterback sneak, no running play. They decided to throw for it, but the pressure got to him quickly and put the quarterback down.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here. They'll hand it off to Bush. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. This offense 2 for 2 on third downs on this drive. This is the most important of them all, third and goal. Back to throw. Clark. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Trey Hendrickson showing off his pass rush repertoire that time. He seemed to have a reasonable amount of time in the pocket, but he couldn't get rid of the football, and the end result, Charles, him on the ground.
Yeah, he's got to keep an internal clock to go along with his offensive line. When you're talking about 3, 4, 5 seconds, that's a reasonable amount of time to expect to deliver the ball downfield. So great to try and complete a pass, but it's equally important to know when to throw the football away, too.
And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. First down. Here's Burrow. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. They'll look to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. But here in the 4th quarter, defensively, you know that you're just going to blanket the field with defensive backs and say, okay, take your best shot. And that time, it's intercepted.
And we've often seen teams go into the prevent early, way too early, and sometimes they get too soft in their coverages. But not in this case. They understood the situation and played it with the proper aggression.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On the run, it's Bush. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down. They'll go again with Bush. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 107 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in this AFC title game.
Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage. The stop troops, the defensive guys, they've got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, But they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. Here's 2nd and 7. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And they'll get him down right around the 16. 3rd and 4. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Over the middle, complete. It's Bush. And the Jets are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's a nice job hitting him on the angle route there. Coming out of the backfield, cutting sharply across the middle. And that's good timing between the quarterback and his receiver.
Effective 3rd down play to move the chains. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Bush trying the middle. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. And the AFC champion has been crowned onto the Super Bowl. There cannot be a better feeling than this.
It's almost indescribable. And when we talk to players from the past, a lot of them mention getting to the Super Bowl, winning a conference championship, even before they talk about the Super Bowl itself. All that hard work to get to your goal, incredible.
And that does it for the conference championship. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And for our entire crew, we'll see you 2 weeks at the Super Bowl. This is the NFL on EA Sports.